Federal Punch are on the right. Critical Defense by Hornady on the left. All 12, no issues. We are set up today to do a .22 Magnum test, pitting the Federal Punch 45 grain projectile against the Hornady Critical Defense, also a 45 grain. The test gun is going to be the little North American Arms Black Widow with its 2-inch barrel. We're going to shoot a Denim Gel test. Probably go with 2 layers of denim because these are just .22 Magnum. Nobody's really too concerned about over penetration if they clog up. But we do want to see how they expand, if they expand. And even though we've tested both of these before from the Black Widow, we're going to put them over the chronograph because it's kind of a chilly day. I'm going to shoot the punch first. I'm going to shoot from about 5 feet away. $1,096. $1,073. $1,022. 1,100. And 1,109. Let's review that string. High was 1,109, low is 1,022, average is 1,080. Now, that's a little bit slower than what we got last summer with the Federal Punch. Not sure if that's this batch. You know, this is a new box. See if they drop free. One did, actually. Huh. Well, those are pretty free. They're falling out of there without any difficulty. It might be the new batch. They might be a little lower pressure than that first box of Federal Punch that I bought. But average of 1,080 feet per second through the 2-inch barrel. Not bad for a 45 grain bullet. Next, we'll load up the Hornady Critical Defense. They're a newer box. These are the bullets with the little polymer inserts. And these are the ones that are kind of, I don't know, it looks like they got some shoe polish on them or something. They're typically orange tip. But I noticed when I bought this box that these are a little bit different. It's about 36 degrees out here. It's actually not too bad. All right, get back 5 feet again. And Critical Defense. 1,023. Don't think it caught that one. $9.99. 993. 1,062. Oh, that's right. All right. I think 4 rounds is enough since we've tested the Critical Defense before. Got a high of 1,062, a low of 993, and a 4-shot average of 1,019 feet per second. That is also not bad for a 45 grain projectile, .22 Magnum, out of the North American Arms Black Widow with its 2-inch barrel. I'll show everybody what the Federal Punch looks like. They're pretty much a classic hollow point bullet, but they're nice and silvery. You know what? I'm going to bust out a couple of those Critical Defense and compare the design. Okay. Federal Punch are on the right. Critical Defense by Hornady on the left. Same caliber, .22 Magnum. Same weight, 45 grains. Now we'll set up for the Denim and Gel test. Back this up with a water jug, I think. Shoot the federal punch first. Same distance, 5 feet back from the target. And we have a successful capture. Looks like full expansion. Let's check the penetration depth just briefly before we shoot the Hornady. Got the 22 blocks in for the 22nd of December. Bring this right to the edge there. That has just, with the bounce back, I'm going to award it 12 inches. Actually, right here is the edge. That is as close to 12 inches as you get. All right, Hornady Critical Defense. Yes. Good, good. Also, expansion and a capture. But look at the difference. Quite a bit. Yeah, both of those bullets have inverted, so you see the back of the bullet is facing forwards. But that is not as deep at all. That Hornady's only gone about 10 inches. Right to the back. Yeah, actually, that's a little generous. It's gone. Well, now, there's where the bullet went in. Right across. Yeah, that's... Yeah, not really any signs of bounce back. That has gone 10 inches as near as I can tell. Wow. So, the federal punch is definitely getting more penetration than the critical defense. Now, a thought occurs to me. Why don't I try a little bit more denim, swap these blocks around, see if we still get expansion. And this time, I'm going to go with 3 layers of denim. I don't know what temperature it is in there, but they feel warm on my cold fingertips. And this time I'm going to do the critical defense first. Yeah, I'm going to try to go above that federal on this first shot. I'm going to move in just a bit. I'm going to shoot from about 3 feet away this time, because I want to be really, really precise in my shot placement. Okay, yeah, that's exactly where I wanted it. And it has indeed missed the federal. It looks like, boy, it looks like it tumbled savagely. The wound track is pretty heavy. Doesn't seem to have expanded, or if it did, yeah, no, it does look like it expanded. And then the penetration on that, really close to 12. Not sure how well those bullets show up. They're so tiny. All right, now I'll shoot the federal punch. And again, we'll go 3 layers of 12-ounce denim. And I'll get up close with this one as well, about 3 feet. Federal punch, 3-layer denim. All right, that is low. But I got all gel block. So it looks like it's expanded, but the bullet doesn't look like it's expanded. No, it did not hit the table either. No. That federal punch round definitely did not expand, which is kind of surprising, considering that it's got more muzzle energy. But looks like the critical defense do a little bit better. All right, so I shot from down here. Still not hitting the table on block number 2. And that critical defense, or that federal punch, definitely getting 14.5 inches of penetration. So easily enough penetration with the federal punch, but slight lack of expansion. Whereas the critical defense is still expanding. Wow. I don't think I can make my fingers dig that out of there right now. I gotta warm them up. Cut that gel block a little. And get at that critical defense. Yeah, just slight expansion. That's why it went 12 inches. It didn't really expand. Look at that. It kind of mashed sideways. Not great expansion for that critical defense. Hardly worth measuring. I mean, you see what it does. It's not a predictable result, really. So 3 layers of denim will foil either of these. There's the difference. Not that you'd want to be shot with either one of those little 45 grain slugs, even out of the little Black Widow. But let's look at the expanded rounds. We'll check out that Hornady first, because I think I can get at it pretty easily. 0, that caliper. That's actually a really nice evenly expanded bullet. The two-layer denim test is really good. Or it performs, so the Hornady Critical Defense performs really well. Bullet fell out, but you can see the numbers. 3385, almost 34 caliber. Oh, the sky conditions are so dark I can't find the bullet. Oh, that's maddening. Oh well, you saw it. It was nice. It looked nice. Oh, my hands are so cold. All right, now let's get the federal out of there. The punch that went close to 12 inches and got full expansion. Pretty good expansion. Kind of crazy, but actually not bad. Seen bigger caliber bullets do worse than that. With that one pedal sticking way out there, almost looks like 38 caliber expansion. It's not really realistic. Not a good example. But it's definitely 34 caliber. 33.95. That's easily expanded as well as the Hornady has. That's the 2-layer denim federal punch. And that one penetrated 12 inches versus 10 inches for the Hornady. I'll probably give it to the federal punch on penetration and overall muzzle energy. They're getting 50% expansion when they do expand. So that was our test today. 45 grain, 22 Magnum rounds from Federal and Hornady, fired out of a 2-inch barrel, the little North American Arms Black Widow. Thanks, folks. This is Dave for DDR. Hope you had a Merry Christmas and have another great week. See you next year. All 12, no issues.